Matthew McLennan and I are very lucky. We're here in London learning all about financial services regulation in Europe and England, and we're visiting Linklaters and are very fortunate to have Sarah Parkhouse with us, who's agreed to speak to us about her experience with financial regulation. Sarah's a partner in the financial regulation group at Linklaters. Thank you, Sarah. One of the things that our clients are really interested in product intervention powers, as the FCA has, and so Australians are going to be very interested to hear about the FCA's powers.
So the product intervention powers in the UK have an interesting history. In response to the financial crisis, our regulator, the Financial Conduct Authority, has been given powers to make temporary product intervention rules by statute. The key point about those rules is that they can be made without public consultation. Generally speaking, you need to consult as the regulator if you're making new rules. These can be made very quickly.
Have these powers been used?
They have been used. They were used in July of this year in relation to a product called contingent convertible securities. The regulator perceived these securities to be particularly dangerous, difficult to understand for ordinary investors, and therefore used their temporary product intervention powers for the first time to essentially stop these being sold to ordinary retail investors.
And what was wrong with focusing on disclosure?
Well, that's a good question. So traditionally in the UK there's been a real focus on point of sale disclosure, but I think the regulator has recognised that simply doesn't work. So there's been a mindset shift really. They've done a lot of work around behavioural economics, what makes investors make the decisions they do, and they have concluded that actually for this product the only solution was a ban.
While I've been here, I've been reading about MiFID II, a European Directive, which I understand is going to be looking at imposing further obligations on product manufacturers.
You're quite right. So the Market and Financial Instruments Directive, the second version of this, is going to impose significantly enhanced obligations on both manufacturers of products and distributors of products. One of the reasons that manufacturers are not particularly happy about the new rules is there is an ongoing obligation both on the manufacturer to get in MI, management information, about how their product is behaving, and indeed on distributors to look at how investors are responding to the product, how is the product responding to the market, and feeding that back to the manufacturers so they can identify whether actually this product is still doing what it was intended to do when it was first built.
Wow, it's a brave new world. Thank you very much.